So just over 10 days ago, Tyler the Creator has shocked the world, coming back with brand new music videos, announcements, and a new album in just a few days. And he's doing it his own way, super creatively, which I love. So we have a lot to talk about. Like, comment, subscribe to both my channels, join my Discord, follow me over on Twitch, and let's get into things. First, we have to talk about this album cover for the album CHROMAKOPIA, as it is going to be called. I think the cover art with Tyler's new character that has a crazy haircut and a mask and acts all silly is very, very interesting. But I think it's really cool that Tyler wants to do things his own way and drop on a Monday morning, as he says, you know, in his tweet and in this post, that it's dropping 6 a.m. Eastern on Monday morning, just in a couple of days. Obviously, we're very used to albums dropping on Fridays, but Tyler literally says that you can listen to it when you wake up. You don't have to, you know, deprive yourself for sleep. And I just absolutely love him going on and doing his own thing, dropping his album when he wants, no matter if the sales aren't going to count fully, you know, for the whole week. It's just, he's doing his own thing. So really, the first preview we got just over 10 days ago came out of nowhere, in my opinion. I don't know if Tyler fans knew he was dropping an album this year, but it ends up being legit, with Saint Chroma being the first, I guess we can just call them previews or snippets. It's got a lot of whispering going on. You don't really get too much of this song. The singing at the end is with Daniel Caesar, so it sounds, you know, pretty solid, but you get the album logo and you get a lot of announcements for the first time, so it's really, really shocking. But he followed up with plenty of announcements. For instance, his festival, Camp Flog Gnaw, that happens at LA Dodger Stadium every year, is in its 10th anniversary, and that begins in just a couple weekends on November 16th. And you can find artists from Playboi Carti to alternative artists like Faye Webster, and then there's also a Sexy Red on there. Yachty's bringing the Concrete Boys. But then he'd followed up with yet another preview and a song for the first time on streaming services in a long time, and for the first time in a year or two, from Tyler. We got Noid, which is short for Paranoid, and apparently it has Willow in the singing on this one. Don't get me wrong, I think the visuals are cool. There's a lot of elements to this song when it comes to just the beginning of the song, the verses, and then even just like the outro, and the instrumental is going multiple different places. But it is just a lot to process, and it's not terrible by any means, but sonically it's not like my favorite sounding thing ever. I'm not crazily addicted to this song or attached to it as much as I am intrigued for this rollout and attached to the visuals and the characters that Tyler's giving us. So I would say a song like Noid does have to slightly grow on me, but after giving a couple previews, he would announce things like the vinyls are coming out. He even does visuals for those, which are really goofy, but it just shows you that Tyler is going all out with this rollout. There's semi trucks going around the South and the West Coast and stuff like that that fans can, you know, sign and take pictures of, which I think is really cool in real life stuff to promote your album, different than like a billboard. But in this tour announcement, in the trailer, you can see Paris, Texas and Yachty are being brought along on this tour, which I actually might go to this in February, in the Kansas City date. I think it'd be a really fire show, as I know Tyler is one of the best performers in hip hop, is going to go all out in an arena tour where he's going to Australia, he's going to, you know, the UK and Europe, he's going all over the map with this world tour. It's going to be huge at the beginning of next year. So I love all of his announcements and everything being so sequenced, and the visuals being just so clean and all going in order. It's just such a beautiful rollout that all of this is happening so fast, and, you know, everything's done, completed, ready to go, unlike a lot of people's rollouts nowadays. Just a few hours ago, he drops yet another new snippet for us. This is for track 11 on the album. We don't have the track list yet. We don't know how many songs are going to be on it, but Thought I Was Dead, honestly my favorite preview yet. It just seems a lot more fun with the new flow he had on there. There's a little bit of a trumpet in the beat, and we haven't heard the full, you know, length song for a lot of these, which I do think I am a person that I'm gonna need the full song, the full context of the album. So I'm honestly just gonna have to stream on Monday, and we're gonna be trying this album out, you know, on my Twitch Monday morning. Now today, if you look at Tyler's Twitter bio, he did mention no features on this album, which is a little confusing because we have background vocals from a Daniel Caesar or a Willow, or a lot of people are gonna want a Kendrick feature, a Pharrell, a Frank Ocean, etc. on this album. But then a few hours later, he literally says the same boys with me since back then, which would obviously be Odd Future, you know, Frank Ocean, Earl Sweatshirt, that type of stuff. We'll see if we actually get other features that have actual verses. Maybe there's none of that. Maybe it is just background vocals and Tyler's doing the rest. But either way, whether it is all of the announcements he's made, it's the visuals, it is the new music he's previewed, he's doing an incredible job rolling this out. And even if what I've heard so far before the album comes out isn't my absolute favorite, I am absolutely locked into this rollout. I'm excited for Monday, and I think it's really cool that we all get to wake up and listen to the album for the first time. So I will be on Twitch reacting to it. I'm just ready to listen to the full album at this point. Let me know in the comments down below your guys' thoughts of this whole rollout, and if you're excited for Tyler's album with so much going on in hip-hop. Other than that, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe to both my channels, join my Discord, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.